This is one of my favorite offenses in Madden 23, and honestly, I wish I ran it longer. Gun-type flex inside the Vikings and Rams playbook. This is something that you will see on Civil.gg. This is not going to be formatted the same way, but this was an ebook on there back in like January or so. I really liked this offense, and there's a bunch of setups that are going to be given to you throughout this video. So I hope you guys enjoy, take notes, and yeah, it's good stuff. A lot of you guys are familiar with the play bench, and I'm not going to set it up any differently than how most people already do. We're just going to block our halfback, but I do have something I'm going to show you in a second that is going to give you the ability to get your corner routes a little bit more open than how they usually would be. So if you're unfamiliar, this is a man-covered beater where we have two out routes, two corner routes. All of these have the ability to beat man. It's just on you to be able to make the read. Right here, actually, literally everything beat man coverage, which is very nice. Won't always happen like that. But you want to work your eyes low to high, looking at the out routes first, and then going, above that to see what the corner routes are looking like. So let's see here we have X open, actually, and we're going to throw Y instead. In a real game, you should throw X in that standpoint, right? You want to take the underneath. You don't want to get greedy and look over top. But for the purpose of this, I just want to show that. We'll do it one more time just so you guys see. Let's see if we can get some open on the right side maybe this time. No. And this time the corner route got bagged, all right? So what I'm going to show you is a way to get this corner route to be able to throw it to where it won't get picked off, okay? So this is a timing throw using a high ball. Hut, boom, boom, boom. What I did was I highballed it on the break. So if you look at this route, you see how he goes, a streak, and then he cuts to a corner, basically, right? He has two stems, it's two stems. When he begins that cut, if you highball it, it puts the defender in a spot where he cannot pick it. Now, he could get a KO. He could. You see that animation right there? Sometimes that happens. But he will not get a pick animation because of when you're throwing it. Right here, again, another good example of it, where had I waited on that, he could have possibly got caught up to. Now, there is an argument saying, well, had you waited, you also could have maybe gotten more yards. Yeah, maybe. But also, I know I'm not going to ever get bagged doing this. So, it's kind of the... right there, awesome, that's fine. That's the worst case scenario, whereas before, if you don't do that, you have the chance of throwing a pick. High ball, that's fine, right? Let's go back to it. Boom, this time, now he's cool. You know what I mean? Like, there is a huge, in my opinion, advantage doing it like this against these man looks. This play is not good against, zone, really. It's okay. Not some I would run. We have way better plays to run against zone. But when you know you're playing against man, boom, and... right there, like, especially if you know he's going to get open late, you can wait on it. But I love throwing it on the break. It's faster. It's safer. I think it's just overall better. Right there, that would have gotten bagged had I let him go all the way out. But Darren Waller's able to high point it, and I'm ag catching this too. Notice the catch. Notice how I'm catching it. I recommend practicing this a little bit because it is a little bit of a timing thing, and it is really good. Just high ball, pass lead out. All right, boys, make sure you do it, and make sure, of course, you're blocking your halfback. So this play has a little bit of freestyling involved, so do bear with me right here. I want to give you guys some flexibility with this second bench setup. So what we're going to be doing on this play is utilizing the short side corner route, okay? So right now the short side is the right side of the field. Kind of on the right hash, you see the field's uneven, obviously. There's way more field to the left side, which would be the wide side. If I was on the left hash, which I'll show later, the left side would be the short side. So on the short side, we want to streak the outside wide receiver, all right? Now, the other side, we're going to call it the backside, all right? The backside, you can either leave this bench concept, or you could do something like this where you have a curl and a drag route. Basically, what depends on is that I like this play if you're not sure if they're in man or if they're in zone. On the left side, we're going to have two routes that could beat man, and on the right side, we're going to have the ability to beat zone with our deep corner route. If you do see them consistently in zone, I don't recommend running this play a ton, but it is kind of a good feel 'em out play, where right here, you're going to see, against zone, this corner route's going to do a good job of getting underneath the deep blue. If we tried that same route combo to the wide side here, right, we're going to go to the other side right now, it's going to struggle a lot more to get open. Let's see. Right there, actually, yeah, it just doesn't work, and that's idiot Randy Moss. Like he's right. So you want to do it to the short side, and then again backside, like you have a lot of flexibility, right? It just depends, If you ever see them baseline press like this with the cornerback on the line of scrimmage, way outside of your receivers, it's called baseline. He is in a cover 2 shell or a cover 4 shell the majority of the time, and this would be a good time to try to run this type of play. And let's see what we're able to do right here. Boom. I like to freeform this bad boy down and out to be able to get away from the corner route, or the corner rather. Now, if we're on the left hash, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to run the play reverse, right? We're going to streak this left wide receiver, and then right side, let's run, basic little flood combo. Why not? Where we have now we have a flood left, curl backside again to help us against zone. Boom. Let's see what we got. We actually had B wide open right there as well, but I want to really showcase how to get this corner route open. Now, let's say, I'm not sure if they're in man or zone, so we run this play. And, I leave it like this time. Well, we have all of our, we have B open right here. We have A open. We had Y open. We had a bunch of different routes open. That's why I like this play, because you get flexibility against man and zone on a bench and be able to attack the sidelines with it. So yeah, this is a play you might want to practice a little bit. I'm not going to sit here and say I run it a ton, but it is a pretty good play, and I do enjoy running it when I'm not 100% sure what they're doing early in games. PA post shot is one of the really good plays in this formation that helps put this above, in my opinion, gun tight and gun tight offset tight end, because look at this. So this is a really good man-beating play. We have bench to be able to attack the sidelines from the same side. This is going to be a super mesh, and we're going to be able to quick snap it. The reason you want to quick snap it, which means when you break the huddle, you just snap the play, is because we have play action, which means it's going to do a good job against any kind of blitzes. With the play action, we also have 6 people blocking, also going to do good against blitzes. And then we're able to, with no hot routes, they won't be able to have time to set up their adjustments, set up their blitz, set up whatever. You're just going to come out and you're going to snap it. We have 3 different routes that I really like here. We're going to have the drag, and then we have 2 different crossers that can beat the man coverage. We're going to look at this play out right here. The route I don't like is this post route, the X receiver in this case, right? I love A, I love B, I love Y. X is... I keep him here because, one, I want this to be a quick snap play. You could make one hot route to him. It's still a quick snap play. But 2, in case they kind of shade down or something, you can still utilize him. But, I don't love it. And we're going to see we have multiple different routes here that can get open. It's just on you to be able to make that read beating what's going to beat that man coverage. Is it going to be the drag this play? Is it going to be the shallow crosser or the little deep crosser coming from Y? And it can change play to play. Right here we have A, we have Y, we actually have B, we had everything. We have X. Oh, we actually kind of did. But you guys see what I'm saying. Like, we had literally everything on that play right there, which is ideal. We have A again. We have B. We had Y, actually. Boom, right here. Awesome. We're able to complete that. It's the easy peasy, lemon squeezy type play. You want to quick snap this play, though. You don't want to... It's a good play if you just sit there and let them set it up. But the advantage, whenever you have a quick snappable play, you want to quick snap that thing. You snap the freaking ball. Boom. Here we go. Looking. We have Y. Boom. Now off to the races, possible touchdown, right? You just want to go when you have a play like this. It's not good against zone. It's not. You don't want to run this against zone. Straight up, you just don't want to run this against zone. It just isn't really that good. It's okay, but the good thing is that this is a predominant man coverage meta in this game, so I'm a big fan of it. This is a play that we're looking for big shot potential against. So if you're going up against a heavy blitz, probably don't run this play because it takes a second to develop, all right? PA post shot, you want to run this with a halfback to the wide side of the field. So left hash, run to the right hash, run to the left. We're going to motion our post over to become a deep corner route. This creates 4 wide receivers, or 4 receiving threats, rather, on the right side of the field. This will cancel any match. So if you're playing against match, they will just play like drop cover 4. The match will not activate against this look right here. That's why I like motioning right here. But we're going to streak our tight end, and then we're going to streak our outside left wide receiver now, our left slot, rather. Create this look right here. This is going to do a great job against any kind of press zone, against any kind of, really against a multitude of things. I'm a huge fan of this defense, or this play right here. So let's go to it. As long as it's not blitzing, you have the opportunity to get a lot of time. And you can see, this is cover 2 right there. I underthrew the heck out of that ball. That deep corner is going to be a problem for people, all right? What do we have right here? Any kind of pressed zone, really zone coverage in general, you're going to be able to get this deep corner open super deep against them, as long as they're not really backed off the outside corner isn't, right? And then don't forget, we have these seam streaks, and we have B. B is a route where you can throw this, you can throw this both over the middle of the field if they vacate it, or late on the sidelines like I did right there, where it can get open as well. Let's go back to this play again right here. Again, this is a bigger shot. This is a riskier play, but I do like having it in our arsenal. This is a blitz right here, so I don't love it. But yeah, that was some kind of man coverage where Sean T, if you watch it again, Sean T like tried recovering super late. I don't know what the deal is with that, but when they run man on this, it just gets kind of messed up sometimes. Like it's weird. They just kind of bump, whatever. Let's see right here against a baseline press cover 3. Boom, able to get a little bit of time. X is going to get open over top. I highball this pretty consistently. Highball, just pass lead up and out, not a free form. And yeah, let's go back to it again right here. If you know they're not sending anybody, you could put your halfback on like an out route or something like that, but I really like doing this right here. Boom, this is against man coverage. We have X. We also had B. Ooh, inaccurate. We also had B coming on that crosser again. I like this play a lot. I really do. I think this is a play where you can't run it over and over again, I don't think, but you can definitely get away with running it sometimes. And see, like a blitz right there. Ideally, B wins. He just doesn't always, and that's why I don't love running this against this rep really doesn't do anything because they're in 3 deep. But that's why I don't love running against a blitz, because you don't really have any hot reads for this, right? Right here, vacate the middle of the field. You are able to, right there was a good example of that crosser getting open over the middle. I like this, man. I like this. And again, I love that you can't run match against this, right? I love that. Let's show, I want to show you guys what this looks like with match turned on. So what would be a good matching formation? We'll just go quarters, right? We'll go quarters. I'm going to run PA post shot right here. You're going to see people running all around the field, right? This is match. And we actually have a touchdown if I make the throw. Now watch what happens. The only guy who's going to match is the 3-rec in the middle of the field, and he just doesn't really do much. So let's do this again, right? Boom, same defense, but we have quads. Now, yeah, 3-rec didn't even match. You could tell they're huge difference right here. He didn't press, so he was able to take away the bomb with his outside quarter, which happens. That's fine. You're going to find most people are going to press their deep blues, and if they're not, then we have other plays to be able to take advantage of that too with the same motion. Just, but if they were to do something like this, right, we're going to have the opportunity for X to become a touchdown. Ooh, they super bumped, but X is still... big opportunity for a touchdown if they don't get super bumped. Big fan of this against match. This play right here, inside high-low, this is not only does it make it a variation of why it's different than gun tight and gun tight slots and a tight offset, all that, but I also think this play is one of the reasons why it makes it better, okay? Inside high-low, the setup for this is going to be blocking our running back. We're going to streak A, and then we're going to drag Y. What we have here is an over mesh. This is going to do good against both man coverage. It's going to do good against zone coverage, okay? The post route is our over route, and the double drags underneath is the mesh. This, basically what happens against man is that these drags run right shoulder to shoulder with each other, making the man coverage kind of bump, and we'll get one of them open, and the post route will do a really good job of beating its man as well. So the way your eyes want to work is your eyes are low, your eyes work up. So you're looking for drags not there, you're looking up to the post, all right? So let's do it right here. Boom, underneath. Oh, B's wide open. We'll just throw B. Now, I believe the post actually got open, so we're going to, for this one, for the sake of it, we're going to throw the post route regardless of what happens underneath. But I want you guys to watch this. Boom. Yep. Good. Now, notice how I click on and come back to the ball. This video is going to be, I'm going to talk about some kind of small things that make a huge difference in this play and a lot of plays, where when you throw this post route, you want to kind of get the back to the ball, okay? So right here, boom, right, I came back to the ball just a little bit, and then I aggressive caught it. Notice how I came back to the ball just a tad bit to help cut the ball off and keep it away from any defenders getting close to it, right? Boom, again, I believe, yeah, Y is wide open, but right there, I didn't have to go back to the ball, but just be aware that you're able to, when it's close, you can go back to the ball and aggressive catch it. Now, against zone coverage, this is where this becomes really cool. I'm going to purposely get this post route open, but watch how I throw this over the middle of the field. We're going to highball it and pass lead it down, all right? High ball, pass lead down. The reason for this is that we're going to highball it to get it above the linebackers, above the user, okay? Pass lead down to get it beneath the safety that's getting cleared out by our streak route from the tight end, right? See the streak? That's going to push any deep blues back. So we're going high ball above the linebackers, pass lead down underneath the safeties, get it into that little pocket, right? Let's see right here. Oh, we had man coverage still. Perfect, no issue with that. And that's how we're going to be able to attack this thing, right? Notice the next thing I want you to see is where I'm throwing this on the field. I'm throwing this over the middle of the field, this post route. If you wait for it to get way out here, it's going to get really close to that outside third, to outside DB. It's going to be a much harder throw. You want to throw it over the middle of the field, okay? But while running this, the post isn't the only thing that's good against zone, right? We also have these double drags. You remember what I said. Your eyes are working low to high. So, let's see, underneath, anything. Oh, we have B? Cool, let's throw B. Now, you want to be a little bit careful. You don't want to pass lead it that high like I did right there. Ideally, you pass lead it kind of, you catches it in stride, not going so far up the field. But, same idea, though, right? Let's do it again. Boom. Anything? Nope, we have post. Cool. You see how I'm catching that? Notice where I'm catching that ball at. I'm serious, because a lot of people are going to try to wait too long to make this throw, and it's going to be bad. You don't want to wait too long. Snap it again. Oh, we got man. Let's see. Bump. No bump. Oh, we got X. And, ooh, we got D-line picked. That's bad for the brand, but part of the game, so I don't mind showing it. That's why when the drags are open, you want to take those drags, because sometimes, the blitz just comes in too fast, and you'll get D-line picked if it's just a thing in the game. Which I don't mind showing you guys. Y is open. I'm not going to throw Y, though. We're going to go X. And you see how I come back to that ball just a little bit. We get it knocked out, which is another thing that's just kind of part of the game. I'd be lying if I never showed you guys any of that stuff. Let's go. We have B. We have Y. We're going to throw X, though, just to demonstrate it. See how I caught that ball. Again, though, you have the drags open. You want to hit those drags. I just kind of waited a second longer just for demonstrative purposes. This play, though, practice it. This play is godly once you get good at it. For inside high-low number 2, I want to show you guys something very cool to begin with out of beating match. So, watch right here. This is inside high-low stock, and this is cover 4 quarters out of nickel over. Let's snap the ball. And you can tell, this is match coverage. How can you tell? Everyone's matching, okay? So, what's cool here? Well, watch this. I'm going to motion this receiver from the left side to the right side. This is going to create 4 wide receivers, rather, on the right. And by 4 wide receivers, I just mean 4 receivers. The running back is counting as a receiver here. 4 receivers on one side means match is canceled, and they play drop zone cover 4. Just straight up, like, look at the zones. Drop zone cover 4 just means they just play their zone. This means you're just playing zone coverage now. No more match. They cannot run match on this. Watch. I'm going to snap this ball. There's no match. It's not match coverage anymore. The inside quarter kind of sucked over, but it's not like they're not going to match across the field or anything anymore, right? So, what can we do with that? Well, we can motion them across, and we just make this into a really basic flood concept on the right now. This is going to do a good job against both beating zone coverage and man coverage, because we don't care about match anymore. This cancels match. So, motion them across. We're going to streak B. Okay, and then we're going to double drag Y and our tight end. So our slot receiver on the left and our tight end. Mesh concept is going to do a good job against man coverage. You guys already know this. You're smart. Boom. We're here. Let's snap it. Nope, no match, right? No match. So flood concept right there. The corner route's going to get open. That post route, right, that we like throwing in our number 1 setup, it becomes a corner route now. And now we're just making a little mesh underneath with the double crossers. Boom. Let's see this against something like cover 1 hole. Let's see how this does. Let's go here. Boom, boom, boom. Right, let's wait for him to get all the way over. And you can send your halfback out if you wanted to. I don't really have any reason to. I like to just block him. Let's see. And Y's open. X is also open, too. That's why I like that mesh so much, man. The mesh is so good against man coverage. And against zone, I mean, it's just a basic flood concept. This is no different than any other flood concept that you might see in other formations. We're just doing it out of this. Now, I like to run this to the short side with my quads now to the short side, but you can do it either way. And then you can get a little bit, frisky with the route combo if you don't want to do the mesh. I prefer the mesh, though, 100%. Let's see it against, like, a cover 2 look. Let's just see. We have Y. I'm going to wait on X, though. Not the smartest thing to do, but I just want to demonstrate X getting above the cloud flat. This is a really high-level play, boys. Like, this is something where you're able to add this into your repertoire. They just can't run match on you, right? If you think they're running match, just run this. They can't run it anymore. Any of these motions, right? It doesn't have to. You could do this right here, no more match. Terrible play call, but no more match, right? You see, it's a huge deal. And this goes for a lot of formations when you create 4 wide receivers. That's one of the reasons I love doing it. Let's go against like a cover 0 type blitz right here. Let's go overload blitz and motion old chap across. And actually, it kind of glitched out the man coverage right here. Let's see what happens. Sending out dogs. We have Y. We have X as well. Just going to high ball it. Whenever you have that step on the corner like that, high ball is a really, really good option. I mean, look, this play, man, I know I'm just kind of running it over and over again, but I want to be very clear how much I love the idea and how this play runs. I think it's so... I get a lot of people, you know, upset trying to beat match, and I mean, this just kills it, man. This just kills it. Straight up. Boom, we have Y, we have X. I should have just thrown my drag. That's what happens when you're playing against a blitz. Get the ball out. All right, boys. Cross is a fun play when you know you're playing against zone coverage. Now, it's very similar to inside high-low, except we're going to be attacking the other side of the field with our post, which in this case is a little bit more of a crosser. It doesn't beat man very well. That crosser doesn't. That's why I don't like this play versus man. All we're going to do, though, is streak our outside left wide receiver. And you see this play actually comes in with a stock halfback wheel. So if you see something like this, for example, where they kind of blitz you off that edge, your halfback wheel is your first boom, okay? You're looking to hit that thing out of the backfield. This is going to make them have to respect the halfback out of the backfield a lot more, making them have to play a lot more, almost, I don't want to call it conservative defense, but just, I don't know, like they have to take that into account, basically, for lack of a better word, right? So, halfback out of the backfield is a first read against zone. Now, you also do have this mesh underneath. I'm a huge fan of these meshes underneath, right? We have boom. Let's go mesh right here, able to hit that. But on top of that, we're going to have this post, right? So, streak the outside receiver on the left. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they suck down. We're just going to highball this, pass lead it down, and we're going to click on and make the catch on this bad boy, okay? And we're able to do this, like, you know, it's super good. I'm a huge fan of it. If you watch my videos running this, like, you'll see me run this play a good amount against zone. Boom, high ball it down low. We actually may have had the streak right there against the cover 3, but that's not something I'm super looking for unless it's very obviously blown coverage. And this combo, I mean, you're able to attack everything with it. Now you're working, again, looking halfback. Gotta look at these drags as well. Right here, we're able to hit a drag. Don't be afraid to hit these drags. You gotta be able to utilize these drags. But remember, when you work your way back up to the post, you really do want to be highballing this to make sure that you can't get attacked underneath by any kind of safeties or by any linebackers or anything like that, right? Highball, that's gonna make sure that 21 right there, that's Sean T, he can't get to it. If I regular pass that, he could maybe get to it, especially if it's a user in that area, right? So here again, boom. Oh, he blitzed off that edge. Boom. And they eventually they will start to defend that, whether they hard flat it, man it up or something. Don't just, you know, don't throw it like an idiot, but you're able to attack where they're blitzing you from. Let's go like a cover 2 right here. Let's see what we got here. Boom. We have A. I'm not going to throw A. We're going to wait. This time, actually, I should have taken my other drag. I had multiple drags open on this play. That's why you need to be taking your underneath, because when it's open, you just got to hit it. Let's see what we have here. Boom. Let's go. Actually, the drag got super caught up right there, which will happen every once in a while, but still, we're able to, even right there, we were able to throw it and catch it for a couple yard gain. Let's go back to it. Boom. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let's go A right here, that pocket. Boom, boom, boom. I love this play for beating zone. Not a man beater, really. One of my favorite plays against zone coverage is cross number 2. Really good. So, all we're going to do here is we're going to streak our Y wide receiver, the left slot. All right, and blocking the halfback is optional on this. I'm going to block him right here. What we're looking for is left to right here. We're looking to see, is the wheel open on a quick snap immediately? Right here. No. Okay, do I have a seam streak? No. Now we're working back over the middle, and now we're able to throw this crosser, high ball it, click on, add, catch it. Okay, it really gets that simple. We're just literally we're working left all the way right. Left all the way right. Let's do it again. Let's see, do I get snap throw? Have the snap throw. Take this snap throw. Make them respect that right there. They need to respect it. This is really good against zone blitzes as well. I really do like this against zone blitzes. Let's see. Yep, defended. Do I have snap throw? No. Oh, we have the drag. Awesome. Cool. Big, like, serious. Like, this is such a high-level play. Let's go here again. Boom. Snap throw. Got the snap throw. Don't give it to me. Don't give it to me. I'm serious. Like, don't, like... be willing to take that against zone coverage, because they'll try to play some off BS on you. Take the freaking snap throw, man. Boom. Don't have it here. Let's see. Oh, he ran match, actually. Just apparently did a good job against match up here. Cool. I didn't know that play did very good against match, but that's cool. Let's go. Same thing. And this time I'll leave that wheel out of the halfback, right? Snap throw wheel. Have the snap throw wheel. Take it. Whenever you have that wheel coming out of the backfield, a very basic rule is to look for that snap throw. Right here, though, you know, we're not going to spam that too much. Our X is not open. Oh, they went hard flats? Guess what? Have that wheel late now. This is freaking tough. I think it's just... I keep on saying it. I know. This play's just good. I had X immediately, by the way. I just chose not to throw it. We're going to throw B now. Really, though, you need to throw X as soon as, if that's there, immediately launch, like, snap throw that thing. Make them have to respect that flat. Boom. Boom. Even right there, I don't know what that was. It might have been a cloud. Able to get a couple of yards off of it, right? Easy. Easy, 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 easy. Let's go against a press right now. He's in B-Nog, so it's going to be a little bit messed up. See, don't have it. Looking, have A. Right? We're just creating a pocket right here. Look at the pocket that's happening in this left seam. So, we have the streak attacking vertically, and then the drag can be underneath that vertical push, and then the crosser going above that. All right? So, boom. We have A. I'm going to wait for B this time, even though I should have just taken A. This play is nasty. This play is nasty, dude. Boom. Boom. Don't have it. Boom. No. Boom. Yeah. So this is a bit of a gadget play. This is for short yardage situation, whether it's in the goal line, whether it's from the 10, whether it's a 3rd and 1, whatever, all right? So we're going to play cross, but really, realistically, you could do this out of a lot of different stuff, all right, boys? We are going to streak A, all right, our tight end. We're going to motion Moss out, and we're going to snap him, motion snap him like this. Boom. Little makeshift screen. Snap throw halfback wheel. We don't do this at this offense really at all. So this is something that people will not be expecting literally at all. Boom, boom. Pick up that block right there. Get close to it. 9 yards right there. You see what I'm saying? This is a really good play. It's going to be hard for someone to really see this coming. As long as you're not obviously spamming it, becoming predictable with it. In the goal line situation, this is freaking awesome. I love to spam the stiff arm too, by the way. That's my favorite move. Motion them out. And again, you do this out of a bunch of different plays. You can make shift this, right? Hard flats, even, like, it takes a lot for this to actually get defended straight up. It has to be like a flat defend, like this, for example, right? You see a hard flat from the right here. It won't actually, like, break this up. Boom. See what I'm saying? We get leverage on him. Now, we don't get a touchdown, but we get leverage on him. What they have to do is they have to either man him up from that side. Let's see if we can get a good example of it right here. Let's go cover 2 man. And let's put... All right, so you see, like, where who is that? Is that John Lynch? The guy made up on the halfback from the right side. This will probably play it. It should. Boom. Boom. And if you snap throw it, it actually won't get picked off for the most part. You want to make sure you don't quick RB too fast, though. If you do that, right, you won't always throw it, basically. Like, you'll throw it, you'll click RB too fast before you can actually throw it. So, you know, boom, boom. Pick up a block, cut inside. Yeah, perfect for any sort of short yardage or just a little change of tempo play. You could do it on a 2nd and 6 or something too. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's a little sample of an ebook that we offer over on civil.gg. Madden 23, we did a bunch of stuff with Madden 24. We're going to do even more. Check it out. Link in the description below. You get access to all of our ebooks over there. You use code GG for 25% off, boys. Let's get it.